Hi, my name is Womp Rat, and today we're going to be playing some Orcs Must Die 2, Part 9 of our Trapless experiment with the Sorceress. Today's level is Passages. Alright guys, so this is another one of those levels like Precipice, where we're just not going to get the results we want. So going into this, we are going in without any barricades, because I have full faith that this is possible without barricades. It might be a little harder for the Sorceress. I don't know. We'll see. So far, last time I had a level like this was Precipice, and I gave the edge to the Warmage, so we're going to keep our eye out and see if the Warmage maintains his edge in levels like this where things get a little bit hectic, when things get close range. However, we don't have to fight on two fronts on this, as we only have one exit to the level. So we'll see if that works in favor of the Sorceress. So right now, we don't have much going on. We're going to go ahead and have that West Hall. There's going to be East Hall. And then all three are going to open, and we're going to have some Sappers. Now, I do have a lot of experience in this level, as I practiced this level quite a bit as the Warmage before I was able to do it without any kind of barricades. So hopefully, we can get this done in one take. And our experience as the Warmage will have paid off for knowing the wave compositions and when to do what. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. Precipice went a lot farther south than I thought it would go, so we'll see if this ends up being a level I end up having to take barricades on, or if we end up victorious somehow. Maybe we'll get like a 1-skull, 2-skull victory. I believe I 2-skulled Passages as the Warmage. I don't think I passed the level with too many flying colors, but I think it was just the fact that we got through it that was amazing. So, Wave 3, we're going to have Sappers incoming on this wave from all three doors straight away. So the one thing that the Sorceress does have that our Warmage doesn't have is this amazing wand. Now, the Scepter of Domination has that 100% accuracy, spammable, rapid-fire click that has no degradation in its accuracy whatsoever, unlike our crossbow, which was the majority of how I was detonating these guys on the Warmage, and oh my goodness, this wave is already going so much faster and so much better as the Sorceress. I didn't have to waste any mana on a flame wall to kill those off like I did on the Warmage. So we're going to go ahead and pop down here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and clear them off with lightning. We have more than enough mana. Can't really justify that. Okay, so we do have a wave. I could have gone ahead and just wasted as much lightning as I wanted. Let's go ahead and try to pick that up. Alrighty, well, we got hit. We knew we weren't gonna get untouchable anyway, as that's just not how this level is gonna go. This level is hectic, it is chaotic, and it is a lot of fun. It's levels like Passages that actually give me the most enjoyment, because it's just so ridiculously difficult without traps that it ends up being fun. Thought about using our invulnerability, but we don't need it yet. There might come a time when I want to use it to tank the other units in the game. Let's go ahead and use our chain lightning here. Getting some good results from that. Sometimes those sometimes the chain lightning doesn't jump quite as far as it should. I feel like sometimes it has a pathing error and kind of grounds itself out before it jumps to other targets. But did not have any problems there with that. So we got Sappers incoming again. Gotta kind of keep our eye out for them. Looking on the mini-map. Looks like they're going to be coming from the north. Or right behind me. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and not get hit, because dying would not be fun, and I need all the rift points I can take with me. So, yeah, forgive the red glow. At least this isn't a Zelda game and you're hearing an annoying beep over and over and over again. So we're going to go ahead and try to shore up our defenses over here. Now we have some of these guys coming over to our left. Use them to destroy some of our other orc friends. Got to keep an eye out for more of them. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to die. Dying is not fun, although dying is a valid strategy for some levels, as if you've run out of mana and you're, far enough away from the rift, you can go ahead and get more mana by dying because it refreshes your health and your mana. However, it does take up some valuable time, so I discourage using death as a tactic to get through a level if they're close to the rift. I had actually at one point thought about using that tactic for Crunch, which is a level coming up here where we will be taking barricades, but just due to the sheer number of orcs, ogres, trolls, and other nasty creatures in that level, yeah, I quickly learned that every rift point was precious, and the amount of mana I got back and the time wasted waiting for respawn was more valuable than what I was getting. I needed to just tough it out. So, of course, that was on the Warmage, who didn't have much mana to begin with. So, I'm going to go ahead and kind of kite these guys around, swap out to our ring, lay out that lightning. There's no more coming in here. We're just going to go ahead and get some mana back. But, of course, we get a wave, or, we get a rest between that. And so that did not help. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit more aware of the Sappers this time around, because last time that was very unpleasant. Not a big fan of having things explode on me and almost killed me. If I had not had my health trinket, I'd have been dead. That is why I carry that on the Sorceress, for just such an occasion. Not necessarily for the Sappers. I actually never planned to get hit by Sappers like that. Or that, for that matter. However, what I did plan on was getting hit by larger creatures later on, so being able to take a couple hits if I got unfortunate stuns wouldn't necessarily be the end of it for me. Alright, so we got some more of these guys, and spamming with this wand is just amazing. So Orcs up here. Dropping some mana potions. Those are good. We're probably going to try to save those for the last wave. And if you've noticed by now, we're on wave 7 of 12. Emphasis on 12. This is a very long level, guys. 12 waves of crazy. And for the most part, most of the later Act 2 levels end up being that way. We are in Act 2. This is the second level in Act 2. Or part 9 of 15. If you like doing it that way. So far, we're, not having too much of a problem. We have 40 rift points. Have not had anything get through yet. However, I assure you that, if the Warmage is any indication of how terrible this level is going to be, we're going to end up with 2 skulls. I don't really think that the par time is going to be an issue, as the par time, I believe, for this level is actually pretty generous. Yeah, I hit the column, nowhere to go but get hit by that particular arrow. I'm getting backed up a little bit here, so I'm going to swap out to our mana trinket, activate that, get a little bit of mana back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use our Rift Defenders too. I'm not wanting to lose Rift points on Wave 8, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and use that here and hope that we didn't make a huge mistake in doing that. So we got 10 seconds until next wave, and that's plenty of time to regen our mana. So let's go ahead and pop that up. And go over here, pick that up, and get as much of these cleaned up as we can. We have some gnolls. We're going to go ahead and freeze him and headshot him. Now you could charm these guys, but I find them to be more of a hindrance, and I don't want to have to get entrenched in Orcs and have my charmed Knoll come back to me and find me a delicious morsel with no mana later on, so we're just going to go ahead and kill them now. Like, charm is a great tool, but sometimes it isn't worth using in some situations, and that is one of them. I'd just be worried about having that happen. Okay, we're going to go ahead and tank him. We're not going to get untouchable. Anyway, we've already been hit, so let's go ahead and kind of clump them up and cluster them and let some of our mana get back here. Charm that guy. Okay, we had 2 get in. So, wave 10, we have not had a perfect run so far. I believe I get this far on the Warmage without losing a single. But again, he does have that close range combat, you know, well in hand. We do have a few tricks that are handy. Specifically, our wand is nice for getting rid of those Sappers and Kobold runners. But close range is definitely not the Sorceress's game, and it never was meant to. We have one close range weapon, which I actually don't even bring with me. It's the sword, and it's fast, it swings fast, it has an okay, you know, upgrade unit to it, but for the most part, it's not that great. Lots of Kobold runners incoming, so I'm just going to go ahead and charm that troll. I'm going to go ahead and we have more Kobold runners incoming, so we're going to go ahead and dispatch them. Cleaned up quite nice, so let's go ahead and let some of our mana get back. Using these Sappers as we can. Anything we don't have to kill or use mana to kill is good for me. Let's go ahead and... We have inadvertently hit some of them in. But we're going to go ahead and Rift Defender this. And kill him off. So, you know, 10 out of 12, we have Rift Defender twice so far. Hopefully it'll be back up for Wave 12. If not, oh well. And we've lost a total of 7 Rift points. But we're doing pretty good, considering. Just going to go ahead and use our wand here to finish these guys off, as they're no real threat, and I really don't care for them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make our way back to the middle. Wave 11 of 12. And let's see what we have first. We got a Ogre. Hopefully there's more behind him. Yep, there are more Orcs behind him. So making good use of that now. Using our Chain Lightning there. Alright. Now we saw an Ogre come over here. Gonna use him to conduct lightning to the other Orcs. We're gonna go ahead and freeze him, make him an easy target for headshots, recoup a little bit of our mana. Again, you know, kind of just going for easy headshots when I can, replenishing the mana when I can. Accidentally triggered that off, but hey, that's, you know, not too bad. Okay, so we've frozen some targets, which allows us to do that. Let's go ahead and pick up this mana potion. It's late enough in the game that I'm not going to worry about it. We got a few other mana potions, but they're kind of inaccessible right now. We'll put him there, and again, lay down that thing. Let's go ahead and use our mana potion, or our mana trinket. Like I said, it does take time to regen this mana. So we did have a few get in there. Alright. It is wave 12 of 12. We are down to 27 rift points. Not as bad as I thought we'd be doing, but wave 12 is always the worst. So we're going to go ahead and put that firewall up there. Get rid of those, and preemptively fire down this hall and get rid of them. Again, you know, Earth Elemental making quick work of them. Got a troll upstairs already. Let's go ahead and take care of him. So, getting rid of these larger targets first and doing it very quickly is very nice. We got lots of archers. So far we're keeping it pretty neat. Not nearly as bad a wave as the last wave so far, but again... Okay, so the idea here is to go ahead and collect our mana potion. And we do have our Rift Defenders, so we're going to go ahead and pop that off. Okay, that's not really having any of it. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Okay, so we did have a few things get through. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Well, it's not the chicken we wanted, but, you know, a little bit of coin is good. Wow, 3 skulls. That is actually better than my Warmage did, so I guess edge goes to the Sorceress on this one. Trapless. So we achieved our goal. Anyways, guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead, like it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. Anyhow, until next time, my name is Womp Rat, signing off.